Live streaming on YouTube is one of the most engaging ways to connect to your audience, whether you're teaching, playing video games, performing, or doing interviews. YouTube is built to provide that amazing experience for you and your audience. Find out the best practices and some tips to improve your live stream coming up on Frame 316 Media. How can you live stream on YouTube? You can do it with a smartphone, a webcam, or a video encoder. If you're just starting out, the built-in webcam on your computer is the perfect tool for you, and if you plan to do something mobile, then your smartphone is your best option. Those who are more tech-savvy and have been doing a lot of video production work might prefer the encoder video setup. Here is how each one of these is different from the others. For smartphone users, you can live stream to YouTube if you have at least 1,000 subscribers and of course, your mobile device with a camera. If carrying a bigger device is not a problem for you, you can even use a tablet to do your live stream. This is perfect if you need more flexibility in your stream. You can mount this on a small table tripod or even move around while carrying your smartphone. There are a lot of smartphones which have a good built-in stabilization. For those using webcam, anyone with a computer can do a live stream to YouTube by using your computer's built-in webcam. This is perfect for beginners since you will not need extra software to do your live streaming. You simply select the webcam as your input camera and you can go straight to streaming on YouTube. Lastly, encoder streaming will give you more flexibility because you can connect multiple devices, screens, and applications to your encoder. Gamers commonly use this in event organizers, tech-savvy content creators. They would also have an encoder connected to their computers during their live stream. You can do a lot of screen overlays and fancy effects by using an encoder, but obviously, this is not for beginners. At this stage, I hope you have the best option in mind for your live streaming. Now, for the best practices. Make sure to plan ahead and do a technical test. That is your audio and video by streaming on YouTube as unlisted or private. This will give you more confidence as you also rehearse your delivery during your technical testing. Next, for the advanced users, you can add a countdown screen and share it during the first minutes of your stream. This will give the users the experience that your live is starting soon. If you cannot add a countdown, make sure to share your YouTube live link to your social media channels and invite your friends to watch it with you. Third, make sure you review YouTube's community guidelines in terms of service before streaming your content. You would not want to get caught in the middle of your stream just because you were not following the guidelines. Having said this, if you will be playing videos or music on your stream, make sure you have the right to do so. There are many stock videos and stock audios that you can choose from YouTube, and it even has its own audio library. Next, when you are streaming, always make sure you are looking at the camera. This will give that authentic experience to your audience. You will always want to connect with them when you talk. So, look at where they are looking. In this case, it's your camera lens. Another best practice is to ask someone to monitor your stream for you while you are streaming. A lot can happen and your focus is on the delivery and not on the consumption of your content. So it's good to have someone help you monitor what's happening on the live stream. You can also live stream to multiple platforms and you have third-party applications that have a very straightforward way of doing this. This would be very easy to set up. Then try to do different styles of streams. You can add a guest if possible, where you will do like some sort of a Q&A and a live interaction with your audience. Now, for some tips for the beginners. First, make sure your channel is verified by going to youtube.com/verify. If your channel is not yet verified, you won't be able to stream to YouTube, unfortunately. Second, enable your channel to do live streaming. When you click the create icon and your first time to live stream, YouTube will tell you if your account is verified and enabled for live streaming. This usually take about 24 hours, so never schedule a live stream when you are not sure if your channel is verified. Third, keep your setup simple. If you are just starting to do live streaming, you would not want to get distracted with all the cables lying around your table while you are streaming. And make sure to watch the video that you see on the top of your screen right now if you need guidance on setting up your live stream studio. Fourth, make sure your audio and video input is properly selected before you live stream. You can check this on your browser settings. Also, use an earphone to avoid feedback. That is very important. Fifth, make sure you have enough bandwidth available when you stream to avoid lag in your streaming. Make sure you close all applications using the internet, your open browser tabs, and auto sync to your cloud, or if you may be downloading a video in the background. So I hope you're all set and ready to stream your first live video on YouTube. If you see any value out of this episode, please feel free to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on videos like this in the future. It's time to go to work. It's your time to grow. See you in my next videos.